Alright, people, welcome back to Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soul Arena. So I just got done finishing one match, single player against the bots. And let me tell you, if this game is very fast paced. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what characters you're picking, if you don't know what characters' abilities they do, you're gonna have a tough time. So I don't know how long this video will take. First off, I'm gonna do the order side, and then I'll do chaos, right? But for now, it's a lot. It's a lot you gotta know before you even choose your characters. And remember to upgrade the stars, right? You gotta have 3 of the same one. And make sure your army size is okay. Maybe some units are better than the others, right? So you gotta know which one to pick right away. All right, so I'll show you guys the abilities, all right, of each character. First off, the order, and that way you can get an idea of who to pick and who not to pick, right? Where's my cauldron? Okay. So gazes constantly damages adjacent. So this one's okay. This one's a good character. Now it just all depends of how many those purple gems they cost for each character, right? Damage type 10 gems. There you go. Right below 10 gems, 30 gems, and 90 gems, right? To upgrade. So there are quite few expensive characters. You gotta look for that. For example, with the first hero, I believe you get. Who do you get? The protector. Where is he at? You should get, I believe, Silver Spear. Auto attacks to occasionally trigger chain lightning. Right? So you gotta know who you first get. Right? And like they might be hard to tell what characters, their character models, like for the Seraphon, right? They all kind of look the same, right? Like these, they all kind of look the same. Right, and this one, I can't click on it, but this would be like a type wizard, right? It shows right here, magic. 8 gems, right? This is a good ability. Heals allies, so it's pretty good to have either upgraded or, plenty of them. But yeah, I mean, you gotta know who you're choosing, because I chose this one, right, for that game. Apparently it's a physical, but I had this person or this character all the way in the back thinking it was some wizard, some magic, but apparently not. So I messed up. You know how there's 3 rows when you play? The top, first, second, third, right? Then there's the left, middle, or right. And I put this person as a magic, but the damage type is physical, right? Now there's only 3 gems. So of course, not knowing, I got this person. But you gotta know, there might be a symbol, right? That says below, like for the fire slayers, it's 3 dwarfs. Well, damage type is physical, right? Too bad I can't click on this. But one would, one would get mistaken and see that arrow right there and like, oh, it's a long range person. But he's actually not. It's a close range person, right? All of these three. Well, this one, no. Right? This one's a damaging magic. Out of these three dwarves. When killed in battle, he refuses to die and becomes enraged for gaining attack speed and damage. This guy's good. 5. Pretty cheap. 13. It's pretty expensive. Right? 3 gems. This out of these 3, actually this one's pretty good. Right? Or you can have whenever you choose or comes up, get Gimnor. Right? Grimoire Berserker with the 1 axe. Get him starting off because of his ability, just in case if he dies, he comes back to life, But this one just goes all out. This one's good. But see, the ability says dealing magic damage per second to all nearby enemies. But he spins his axes and he goes up. And his damage type is physical. So this is a pretty good one. It has mana. It has damage, physical. So you gotta know what characters you're gonna choose, what abilities they do already, how much they're gonna cost. Like if you see another one, oh, you wanna level them up to 2 stars, well, 6 gems, right? But then this is a magic, like wizard, type. It goes in the back. Blesses an ally, healing them and cleansing any negative effects. The negative effects, they're pretty good against chaos, right? Because they do poison or venom, they damage your characters a lot. This, apparently, look, you see, there's that lining on top. This one's like a buck. But this is physical damage. So this person goes up and, hits them. But one would get confused, right? And I would put them in the back. I mean, yes, you can edit them, but the battles are short. They're pretty short, and you don't have that much time to react. You gotta think ahead fast. The new characters you're gonna roll, increase your army size, level up the stars of the character. It's pretty fast paced. Right? So for right now, we'll go ahead and show you from the top, Daughters of Cain. Or you know what? From the bottom right here. There's 4. Okay? So whenever you see this one that costs 2 gems, kind of short tree, it blesses ally and healing them and cleansing negative effects. This is pretty good. Now if that would be more things to consider, maybe having 2 healers like the Seraphim small one that heals, but this one heals and cleanses negative effects, so that's pretty good. You have this other one, it's called Sprout Wisp Song, right? It has the lightning symbol, but this is physical. 3 gems, not bad. This one's also physical. 5 gems, a little bit more expensive. But ability is binds 2 enemies together for depending the seconds. First level, 4 seconds, preventing movement and causing damage taken by one to also be dealt to the other. So this is okay once you have multiple characters already though on the field. Not right away. Now we have Oaken, Tree Lord Ancient, bigger tree with tongue out. Well, no, that's like his beard. Powerful stomp, dealing physical damage and stunning. This is pretty good. But he's 10 gems. So the gems, you really get a lot of gems in the beginning. You gotta be careful. You pick, your good ones to start off, or else you're gonna lose. You get less gems the more you lose. Right? So that's chaos. I don't want to show chaos yet. Now we're going to Stormcast. So always remember the guy with the shield, Dawn Shield. His ability: shield erupts with lightning, dealing damage to 3 enemies, random enemies. It's okay. 4 gems, a little bit more expensive. The ideal is 3 gems. If you can waste 3 gems per character, that's pretty good. This is 4 gems, so a little bit more. Now it tells you how many gems to be ready, right? 2 star. 4 times 3, you need 3 characters to level up a star. So you need 12 gems. But in order to make them to a 3 star, you need 3 level 2 characters. So 12 times 3, 36 gems. But they don't always show up each round. So it's kind of hard gonna get a 3 star, So if 3 stars, you would want to get low level gem characters. Hold on, let me. Right? Like 2 star right here, right? Okay. Next, Daybreaker. 11 gems. I think this is the character you start off with the hero. 11 gems, 700 health. That's okay. His ability: emits protective shield for himself. That's pretty good. And adjacent allies. This is pretty good ability. Right? You get more time on the field per character because of the shield. Unless they have a shield piercer. I know some do. And physical. So get them up top. Oops. Next, Silver Spear. Ability: Protector's weapon is imbued with celestial lightning, causing auto attacks to occasionally trigger chain lightning. Right? Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, it's alright. And it's alright for being 3 gems. So this would be an average type character. Next one. Gold Feather. Crossbow. Physical. Alright, it's physical. But he has a crossbow, so it kind of looks like he's a ranged character. Right? So I would have him second row. Wizards, magic, I have on the 3rd row. Range weapons, 2nd row. Melee, fill up the 1st row. And depending, since not a lot of people have chaos characters or boss, they are gonna have poison or surrounding damage to characters. So if you put your characters too close to each other, your enemy is gonna get a lot of hits. Well, bots, Right now, usually starting off, everybody has order as your boss, you know? So disrupts an enemy target, causing them to miss 25% for first level of their auto attacks while suffering increased critical when attacked. So this is okay. Once you have them leveled up, of course. Cost 3 gems. It's okay. It's okay. Glory Hammer. So forces nearby enemies to focus their attacks on him. He absorbs armor or incoming damage. So he's like your tank. Definitely have him. And he's 2 gems. So this is pretty good. It's pretty cheap. Got more health, got more armor. Right? Close combat. Definitely have him in the front. You can always reorder them, right? Maybe have, if you get him, always have him in the front, first row. Maybe your other melee characters either back in the second row, which I don't suggest, or right next to him, adjacent, left or right. Magic. Okay, this chick. Magic. Ability creates tempest, celestial lightning that damages and disables enemies caught within for 0.2 seconds. Level 3 is alright, 1.5 or 0.8, but you know, auto attacks and all that. Okay. This one with the throne. When 5 spells have been activated in the round, the next 3 spells cast by enemy units are negated. So this is good if your opponent has a lot of spells, magic, wizard people. Definitely put them 7 gems. This is a Cajun, you know. Damage type physical. Maybe have him in the second row. Okay, up next. Kota. A wave of astral light heals battlefield. Right, this is pretty good. 8 gems, kind of expensive. If it's up to him or this one, I'd probably get this one better. Next, oh, same character. So, Aeon Guard, right? 3 gems, pretty cheap. Physical type damage, okay. Slams the ground in front of him, slowing the attack of enemies in a 3-tile arc. This is pretty good. Slowing the attack speed of the enemy is pretty good. Cheap too, 3 gems. Shield, right? Physical damage, 2 gems. Okay, that's cheap. Bolstered by nearby Seraphon's guard gains armor when standing next to. Okay, so you probably get them if you have another Seraphon, Lizardman, right? It's pretty good, not bad. This colored albino Lizardman Seraphon. Physical 4 gems. Okay, a little bit average, above average. Aeon shield empowers the Sunblood's next auto attack to deal bonus damage based on damage taken. Maybe towards the end you can probably get them. Right, once your opponent has level 2 star characters and all that. And you have wizards healing and all that. This guy, Rat Breaker. Physical 4 gems, okay. With his hammer, swings, white arc, hitting. Okay, this is pretty good. Have him in the middle. If you see him, lizard with the middle, 4 gems, have him in the middle tiles. Not towards the ends, of course. We got the overlords. See, he has an axe and a gun. Physical damage 2, okay. Attacks deal more damage the more gems you have. Oh. Well, as a beginner and not knowing what you're doing, or knowing what you're doing, this might be pretty good. Right? The profitable. Okay, remember his name. 2 gems. I would probably get him, not get him. only once you get more used to the game, right? Black Smog. Physical, 4 gems, okay. Shrouds himself units on the left and fog, giving them 50% chance. Okay. This is pretty good. I did a mistake. He has a gun, so he does kind of range damage. I did a mistake last. This is pretty good for your second row. He'd be pretty good for your second row. I did a mistake. I left him in the second row. I got him, but he was by himself, so his ability was basically useless, and I was dying. Now we got this Overlord Admiral, right? Flies up into the air, becomes invulnerable for a short time while everyone he hits 3 enemies. Okay, that's not that bad. It's pretty good. 11 gems, okay. Has a lot of health, a little bit of armor. It's pretty expensive. If you have enough gems, I would probably get him just because of that ability of invulnerability. That's pretty good. If he shows up, you have the gems, definitely get him. Alright, now we got the Deepkin. Okay, this one with 2 blades, right? While in melee range of an enemy, the Reaver fires split shots, dealing 30% to damage several enemies. Okay, that's pretty good. While attacking at range, Reaver only shoots at one enemy for full damage. Okay, so have him. Definitely second row. And 1 gem. Oh my goodness, this is so good. He has health, no armor. Definitely keep him back. Second row, definitely. Whisper Bow. Remember. Next. Wow. I don't know if you guys play Monster Hunter. What's that? One of the Elder Dragons. It kind of looks like the armor. Anyways, ability grievously wounded enemies, slowing their attack speed. Okay, that's pretty good. Another attack speed. 1 gem, pretty cheap too. Not that bad. If you can get multiple and level him up fast, this is perfect. This one, 3 gems. Okay, ability, right? It's melee. Not really good, man. Not really good. Don't get her. Don't get her because if the other enemy has, you know how the ability was to get switched. If the other enemy has a area of damage and you switch them and you get them to attack more of your characters, you messed up. Okay, ability exposes soul of an enemy, debuffing them, silencing them. Oh, okay, it's a long time. 3 gems, not bad. Probably have them towards the end of the match. It's pretty good. Not too shabby. Wave Bane, okay, physical. 7 gems. When an enemy unit dies, I have to spawn a random. This is pretty good. 7 gems, definitely worth it. What the heck? Anyways, Sea Strider. Oh, okay, he's riding him. 15 gems. Wow, a lot of health. Physical damage. Inspires all allied fighters. Okay, that's good. Not just his clan. Wow, for the rest of the round. Rest of the round. This is pretty good. Wow, it's pretty expensive, but wow. All fighters. Okay, moving on to Fire Slayers. Magmar, Magic, 13 gems, keep them in the back. Eruption, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, definitely keep them in the back. Next, Gimner. When killed, oh, if you can get him, 5 gems, definitely worth it. In the beginning of the match, he comes back to life. This was pretty good, 3 gems too. He has a good amount of health, physical. His ability is awesome. Now, Daughters of Cain. Gaining attack speed for every consecutive attack on the same enemy. This is pretty good if you have, if you know your opponent has like either 2 stars or more stars, and it's bigger enemy and has a larger health pool. All right, 402 gems, not that bad, not that bad. Physical, 8 gems, okay. No armor, kind of expensive, 700. Which brew? Oh, definitely. This is tricky because she gets your ally's health 50% at that for the round, right? And fuels her attack by a lot. This could be good if you like your boss. If you're you're up against like a 3-star person, right? It's pretty good. Towards certain occasion, 8 gems. Okay. Serpentine. Okay. 2 gems. Physical. Leads the hunt. Okay, definitely have her next to your melees. Increasing attack speed, or right in the middle lane with the dwarf. I believe it was dwarf that gave you like fog screen. That's pretty good. I want adjacent ally daughters. Chance double attack. Okay, only if you have same clan. If there you go. 1 gem, pretty cheap. Night Witch, flying, 9 gems, good amount, physical. Swoops into the weakest enemy unit. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Starts, cutting them off one by one. And last but not least, Salubra, Stone Gaze, another Medusa type. Gazes at adjacent enemies. Max out. Okay, continue damages, not bad. Pretty kind of expensive. 10 gems, physical, up close to the first row, right? So yeah, it's just a quick overview. I know it took quite a while, 27 minutes, but I tried explaining it. This is just the order. Definitely get to know this, right? This is what all those symbols mean. The classes: wizard, hunter, assassin, priest, fighter, of course, right? Get to know that. And yeah, next up will be the chaos in the next video. All right, peace out, people. This is a quick guide of Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soul Arena. Peace out, people. Like, subscribe. Let me know if it helped. Definitely gotta know this before you even play. All right, peace out, people.